$200,000. Let that number sink in for a second. For most people, that is a mortgage payoff. For an NBA
We made it,
benchwarmer,
barely.
that is maybe a bad week of work. But for a WNBA superstar, that is the difference between struggling and surviving.
We did it!
This weekend, Chelsea Gray didn't just win a one-on-one tournament. She exposed a crack in the foundation of women's basketball so deep, it might actually swallow the WNBA whole. Think about this reality for a moment. It takes a top-tier player 4 grueling months, 40 physical games, endless commercial flights, cheap hotels, and weeks away from their family to earn the WNBA Supermax salary of roughly $240,000. Chelsea Gray made nearly that same amount in 48 hours. Welcome back to True WNBA Stories. Today, we aren't just talking about basketball highlights. We are talking about a civil war. On one side, you have the establishment, the WNBA. On the other, the revolution, the Unrivaled League. And caught in the middle, the future of Caitlin Clark, Paige Bueckers, and every star you love. Is the WNBA about to become a minor league to its own players? Let's dive deep into the money, the ego, and the crisis. To understand why this $200,000 check is so dangerous for the WNBA, you have to look at who wrote it. This wasn't a corporate sponsor stunt. This money came from a league founded by the players. For the players, Breanna Stewart and Napheesa Collier didn't create Unrivaled just to stay in shape during the winter. They created it to prove a point. For decades, the narrative coming from the WNBA headquarters has been the same: we are losing money, we can't pay you more yet, trust the process, be grateful for the opportunity. And then, seemingly overnight, Unrivaled appears. High production value, Miami Heat, private amenities, and massive cash prizes that dwarf what players see in their regular paychecks. It begs the question everyone is afraid to ask: if a startup league can treat players like royalty in year one, why has the 30-year-old WNBA been treating them like second-class citizens for so long? This isn't just competition, it's a humiliation of the old model, and the players know it. But here's the secret that the mainstream media is missing. It's not just about the immediate prize money, it's about one specific word: equity. In the WNBA, you are an employee. You clock in, you play, you get paid barely, and you leave. If the league valuation doubles in 10 years, do the retired players get a cut? No. The owners do. Unrivaled changed the game completely. They gave every single founding player a piece of the pie. They gave them ownership stakes in the league itself. Imagine being Chelsea Gray or Breanna Stewart right now. You have option of break your body for a WNBA salary that barely covers a luxury lifestyle. Or option B, play in your own league, where if the league succeeds, you become a multi-millionaire. This is the business model that scares Commissioner Kathy Engelbert. Because you can't compete with ownership. You can't compete with freedom. The WNBA offers a job. Unrivaled offers a legacy. And when you look at the math, the WNBA's salary cap looks less like a cap to maintain fairness and more like a set of handcuffs to keep costs down. Now, let's look at the timing of all this. The WNBA just signed a historic media rights deal worth $2.2 billion over 11 years. Money is finally coming in. The valuation of teams is skyrocketing.
You can't be serious.
But are the players seeing it right now? The silence from the WNBA headquarters this week has been deafening. They are watching their biggest stars, the faces of their marketing campaigns, having the time of their lives in a rival league, getting paid double what they earn in the regular season, and smiling while doing it. And let's be real for a second about the prestige argument. The WNBA relies heavily on it. They sell the idea of the championship ring, the history, the legacy. They use it to guilt players into staying. But can prestige compete with a $200,000 weekend? Can a championship ring pay for a house for your mother? We are seeing a massive shift in athlete mentality. The new generation doesn't care about waiting their turn. They want their worth. And right now, the WNBA isn't paying market value. This leads us to the terrifying what-if scenario. the nightmare that keeps WNBA executives awake at night. What happens when Caitlin Clark's rookie contract is up? What happens when Paige Bueckers enters the league? These women are already corporations. Caitlin Clark makes millions from Nike, Gatorade, and her other sponsors. She doesn't need the WNBA's salary to eat. In fact, playing in the WNBA might actually cost her money if she gets injured. If Unrivaled expands, if they decide to play a full season, or if overseas leagues start matching these crazy numbers, why would Caitlin Clark risk a career-ending injury in a meaningless Tuesday night game in Washington for $75,000? She has the leverage. And now, thanks to Chelsea Gray's victory, she has the proof. We could be looking at a future where the WNBA becomes a secondary league, a place where stars play, sometimes, to keep their skills sharp, but their real business and their real loyalty lies elsewhere. The civil war has started. The players have fired the first shot with this tournament. Now, the ball is in the WNBA's court. Pay up or get left behind. The landscape of women's basketball changed forever this weekend. The check Chelsea Gray held up was just the beginning. The players have tasted freedom, and they have tasted ownership. It's going to be very hard to put that genie back in the bottle. But I want to hear from you. This is the most important question of the season. If you were in Caitlin Clark's shoes in 2027, and the WNBA hasn't doubled the salaries, would you leave to play exclusively in a private league like Unrivaled? Or would you stay for the history? Type leave or stay in the comments below. I want to see where the fans stand on this war.
Thanks. Watch this.
If you enjoyed this deep dive into the business of the WNBA, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We are tracking every dollar and every drama this season. And if you want to know about the other big story, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese teaming up for S, click this video right here on your screen. It's a must watch. I'll see you there.